Hello friends, welcome to Young Notes. In this tutorial, you will learn and understand how to execute multiple commands at the same time in Linux. So generally you have three options to execute multiple commands in Linux. Number one is using semicolon. You can execute multiple commands without using any condition. And second one is AND operator. Through the condition based, you can execute multiple commands using AND operator. And third one is OR operator. So using OR operator, you can execute various commands based on the condition. Now we will see the examples one by one. First one is semicolon. Generally only one command can be run in the Linux terminal. Suppose if you want to execute multiple commands, we can use the semicolon operator. So through the semicolon operator, we can execute the multiple commands at the same time. And here each command is separated by semicolon symbol. And this is the general syntax. Command 1 followed by semicolon, command 2 followed by semicolon, up to n level. So minimum you need to provide 2 commands and maximum you can do n number of commands that you want. And this is a general example. So here I have given 3 commands. Uname just to provide the machine information, and date just to provide the current date and time, and pwd just to provide the path of the current directory. Now I will show the demo. So here I am giving 5 commands. First one is ls, second command is calendar, that is current month of the year, and third one is present working directory, and fourth one is machine details, and fifth one is date. So through semicolon you can execute n number of commands. So this is the result of the first command, and this is the result of second command calendar, and this is the result of third command, and this is the result of fourth command, and this is the result of fifth command. So in this way you can execute various commands using semicolon. Okay, and the second example is through AND operator. And using AND operator, it is possible to execute multiple Linux commands at the same time, but the only requirement is based on the true condition. So in the previous example, we can execute multiple commands without using any conditions, but this purely depends on condition. Actually through this AND operator we can execute multiple commands. The only requirement is that the current command always depends on the result of the previous command. If the previous command returned true means the current command will execute. Suppose if the previous command failed means the current command will not be executed at any time. So this is the main theme of the AND operator, and syntax is command 1 followed by command 2 followed by command 3 up to n level. So here I have giving the 2 example. First one is success case and failure case. So see the first one. So here I'm ready to create a directory ym using mkdir. So mkdir is actually creating an empty directory, and I am using the echo for a message printing. Simply I want to print the message. So whenever the directory create an empty message, we need to display the message a directory has created successfully. So here I am joining the 2 commands using AND operator. As the principles of AND operator, if first command return true means the second command will be executed. Whenever first command return false means the second command will not be executed. This is the main thing. So in this example, in the first time mkdir command created ym. Okay, once the operation of the command is successful, it will always return true value. So the first command here returns true. So first command return true means the second command will be executed automatically. So you can expect directory has created successfully. In the next time, when you execute the same command mkdir ym, the mkdir here will not create a directory ym because the directory is already exists. So here the operations will be failed. So the first command is ready to return false value. So once the result of the first command is false means the next successive commands will not be executed at any time. So we cannot see any message for the echo message. So simply we will get the warning message. Okay, so this is the example 1, and here you can see execution of the multiple commands at the same time with the help of the true condition using AND operator. So here I am giving the 3 commands with the help of the AND operator. Here no command is ready to return the false value because all commands will perform some task. Okay, so uname option A just to provide the complete information about your machine. So once operation is a success means the command will ready to return true. So first command return trues, and second command is ready to provide the current month of the year. Okay, so it also provide the information about current month. So the result of second command is true. So third command is ready to execute, and the third command will provide the information about the date. So in this way you can execute multiple commands using the AND operator. Now I will show the live demo. First I will check the empty directory ck. So there is no directory for ck. Now I want to test this command using AND operator. First time I am executing the mkdir ck. We can give the message like dir created successfully. Okay, when you executing this command first time, we can get the message like dir created successfully, and here you can see the output ck. Okay, suppose if you execute the same command the next time, means the first command is ready to return false value because ck is already exist, so we cannot see any output. Simply we can get the warning message. Okay, suppose if you want to 3 times, for example, if I am giving the new directory, so here success. Suppose if you want to attach 3 commands, this is a command 1 and this is a command 2 and this is a command 3. For the first time, no ck directories. In the first time when you execute this command, ck directory will be created. So the result of the first command is true. So automatically second command will also be executed. So once the second command will be executed, the command will also return true value. So second command return true. So whenever second command return true means the third command will also be executed. So this is the main condition. So here the expected output is the directory ck1 is created, and we will get the message like success dir created successfully. So here you can get the message success and dir created successfully. So here you can see the ck1. Suppose if you execute the same message, same command next time, you will not get any output because ck1 is already exists. So the result of this command is a fail. So it will return true false value. So next successive commands will not be executed at any time. So this is the main theme of the AND operator. And another example is ls date pwd. So here you can see here I am attaching 4 commands. All these 4 commands is ready to return only true value, not false value, because ls is used to provide list of files and directory, and date is provide the current date, and pw just to provide the path of current directory, and uname just to provide the machine information. Suppose if operation of the command is fail means we will get the false value, but there is no false value for here. So we will get the 4 different outputs. So this is the output of the ls command, and this is the output of the date command, and this is the output of the pwd, and this is the output of the uname command. So in this way we can execute multiple commands based on the conditions. Now the third example is OR operator. Like AND operator, using OR operator it is possible to execute multiple commands at the same time. The main difference between AND and OR is that the second command always depends on the first command. So in the AND operator, if first command return true means the second command will be executed, but this is opposite of the AND operator. If first command return fail means the second command will run, otherwise second command will not be executed. Okay, so this is the syntax one, command 1 followed by command 2 up to n level. So minimum you need to provide 2 commands. So this is the example. And here you can see first time I am creating the empty directory lk, after that I am checking lk. Okay, so next time if I am executing mkdir lk means the command is ready to return false because lk is already created, but the result is false. So the first command is ready to return false. Whenever first command return false, the second command will automatically executed. Suppose if first command return true means the second command will not be executed. So here we can execute directory exists. Suppose if I am creating a new empty directory through mkdir, so it will create a empty directory and the operation is success. So this command is ready to return true value. So if first command return true means the second command will not be executed. So we cannot get any output. So this is the example of the OR operator. And this is the another example for OR. So here you can see the three example: calendar, machine name and date. So here you know that all the command is ready to return the task, but as per the principles of OR operator means, if first command return true, the second command will execute. If first command return false means the second command will execute. If second command return false, that command will execute. So the cal command will be executed, the operation will be success, but the result is a true value. So the the result of the first command is true means the second command will not be executed. So the result of the second command is always true. So the third command will also be executed. Okay, so this is the example of the OR operator. Now I will show the demo. First we will check new directory already is there. So here there is no directory. First time I am creating a ZX using R. Probably R. So here you can see the output. First time mkdir ZX. So this command is ready to create an empty directory. The operation is success. So the first command returns a true. But as per the principles of OR operator, if first command return true means the next consecutive commands will not be executed. So the expected output is no output from echo command. But the directory ZK will be created. Okay, so this is the proof of the ZK. Suppose when you execute the next command, when you execute the same command next time means this time mkdir is will not execute because ZX is already exit. So this command is ready to return false value. So if first command return false means the second command will be executed automatically. So here you can see the message "DAR created successfully," and this is the warning message. So in this way you can execute the multiple commands. And suppose no false command means, for example, calendar ls date and uname. Okay, but here the expert output is only cal command. So here the next successive commands always depends on the result of the first command. If first command returns false means the next successive commands will be executed, but if first commands return true means the next successive commands will not be executed at any time. So here the cal command actually returns the current month of the current year. So here the operation is success and this command returns a true value. Okay, so as per the principles of OR, if first command return true, the next successive commands will not be executed. So that's why the result of ls will not be displayed, result of the date will not be displayed, and result of the uname will not be displayed. So it is just opposite of AND operator. Okay, so in this way you can execute multiple commands. Okay, so in this video we have learned how to execute multiple commands with the help of the three different approaches. Number one is semicolon, second one is logical, and third one is a logical operator. So if you like this video, please subscribe and share your comments. Thank you.